to encourage them to have the best life that they can. I think education is a very important part of that, but it's not the be-all and end-all, is it? Because that doesn't suit everyone. I'm more keen that they're free to do what they want, really.
I would say in the vast majority of cases, I would recommend going to school, just because, as I mentioned before, it's a nice transition period for somebody to be able to move on from living with their parents to then transitioning to the real world, quote unquote.
I did not go, and I can tell you working from the bottom up is hard. I am now the CEO of my own company, and the amount of work and the low pay and the struggle and the lack of value I felt without that education, I was determined to make sure she had one.
It's a huge expense, and to put 3 kids through 3 private institutions is non-trivial, but by the same token, Stephen and I have both, as parents, have decided that if we were going to put money into anything, it was going to be education.
Having that extra education behind you can really secure you for any job in the future.
A person who has just a bachelor's makes $1 million more in their lifetime than a person who just has their high school diploma.
I had to go to college to even get a lick of, a sniff of a job.
I met some really amazing teachers and, people that would just be honest with me about my own work, which I feel like even if the truth is hard to hear sometimes, you need to hear it.
Well, it's one thing to be told you're doing something great by your mom or your best friends who as much as they want to say no, I'm not biased, it's just there's an unconditional love. They're gonna support you no matter what. As much as I can appreciate that, it's just I want people who don't know me. That way I can actually grow and I can actually put things that I'm not thinking about. I think that's something you can't get all the time unless you go.
Passenger Turney, if you're in one area, you need to board at this time for flight 923, London Heathrow. Thank you.